Hello everybody, it's Zack Rhodes for the weekly update. First things first, as you can tell, it is Pants on Head Week. If you don't know what Pants on Head Week is, well, good news, there is a video right there in the description talking about it. But to give you the short version, Pants on Head Week is a yearly event that I hold where everybody sends in pictures or videos or drawings or however you want to present it. I mean, this is a valid entry as well for yourself if you're camera shy, of pants on your head. And it all goes together in a video which is going to premiere on Wednesday of this week. The deadline, I would like it to be Tuesday night of this week, which is 3 days away. So, yeah, it gets together, you get credited, you get to be with a whole bunch of other people, and depending on how many people join up, I will donate money to the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention, which is it's a good cause. So, yeah, get in on that, and don't delay, because procrastination is everybody's worst enemy, which is why the video is what it is. But yeah, so please, it's a good cause. It's a fun time. You get to, I don't know, it's a community. You know, you're like with all these other people. Yeah, it's like ridiculous, but like, so is everybody else. It's cool. You know, you're part of something, and you're actually doing good. You don't have to donate any money. If you want to donate money, you can. It's the AFSP, but I'm donating the money. You just have to donate your picture. So it's a good time. Anyway, so aside from that, holidays are over. This week is our first week. The next holiday after this is Hanukkah at the very end of the year. So this is going to be the first week where things are just back to normal. We're going to have Final Fantasy X and Twilight Princess videos. We're going to have hopefully streams on Tuesday and Wednesday. Thursday of this week, I was wrong. Last week I said I was having a PET scan. I thought it was last Thursday. It's this Thursday. It should not affect the stream on Wednesday because, I don't know, I go to sleep late anyway, so it's not going to make a difference for me. But, yeah, so that's this Thursday, but videos shouldn't be interrupted because I'm going to have the beginning of this week to just work on stuff finally. In addition, yeah, I'm just getting caught up on like drawings and stuff. It's great. Let's see, anything fun happened this week aside from that? Let's see. I had a whole bunch of art prints printed out, like the thing I did for Marseille, the Peck thing from the shirt that I drew on her for the Untitled Goose Game art. So there's that. Printed at this. I really like this. It's Bernadetta as Napstablook. I showed off a while ago also, but it just fits, you know? It just fits. Stuff from last month's Patreon. I really like how Claude came out. Just looks nice. Another Misei as Hat Kid. The Beach Futaba, which I think came out really well too. Some art I did for Proton John for Ori and the Blind Forest. I know there's a glare. It's raining outside and everything hurts. This was for Sketchtober, which I never finished because of the holidays, and that didn't work out. Another Patreon thing, and my OC, which I showed off the picture of Clara a little while ago. Yeah, it's raining outside and it's not fun. It's not fun at all. 1 second. Have to. Beautiful. Beautiful. Fabulous. So let's see. Anything else fun happened this past week? Pants on Head Week. Remember Pants on Head Week? I might have mentioned it once or twice. I have like a ton of retweets on my Twitter feed now. Yeah, if you send it to me on Twitter, I'll retweet it. It's gonna be great. We have a lot of people. There's a hashtag. There's 2 hashtags actually, in case people want to follow one or the other. But yeah, let's see. Just trying to remember anything else actually happened this past week. I think I did the... Did I do a Patreon thing this week? No, it was this week. Yeah, it was this past week. Okay, 1 second. So I did the second of my required Patreon drawings. The rest I shall also get done this week. But this is Crow from Trails of Cold Steel series. I really like how it came out. I was able to put a lot of detail. I tried doing like much thinner line work on it, as you can see, and the shading I worked on a lot. Took a long time. It took a long time to do. But I really like how it came out. And Lukagen did a stream of 70s and 80s commercials. It was great. We have almost 50 entries to Pants on Head Week now, which is crazy. Yeah, anything above 30 I consider a success, because that's like the general average. I'm not counting last year because last year was nuts, and there was a bet to make me eat pineapple pizza, so it doesn't count. Last year we had like over 100 people, but this year's over 50, which is awesome. Or almost 50. I assume that once the week ends, we'll have somewhere around 60 or so, 60, 70 maybe. But we'll see, because like usually like there's a push on the first day and then nothing until the last day. But this year it's been a lot steadier. At least the first half of Pants on Head Week was really strong. And I got some really nice art for it too. A bunch of people did drawings, and that's cool. That's really cool. Like that. I mean, aside from all the cool people that send in pictures of pants on their heads, which is really cool, you know, like, it's cool when people take the time to do art also, like, wow. Yeah, I have so much respect for everyone who joins in Pants on Head Week, or everyone who has ever joined in Pants on Head Week. Like, it takes a lot. I don't know, like, if someone else had started it, I don't know if I necessarily would have, like, gotten in on it, you know? Because it's weird. But anyway, the other thing that I drew was from last night, a character that Proton John made in the game Daemon X Machina. I think it was Daemon X Machina. Brienne. Sec. So I wanted to like paint it out. It's very weird. This is like a character creator, and he made a really weird character. But I don't know. I liked how she looked, so I just used paint without like outlining it or anything, and I like how it came out there. And that is about it. I'm sure other things happened this past week, but since it was like mostly the holiday again, the end of the holiday, I wasn't paying attention. I wasn't paying attention to the internet. I talked about this last week, but it's such a wonderful feeling, like an amazing, wonderful feeling to need to stay away from the internet for several days in a row. Like that first day, like for the 2-day holidays that we have, we can't use electronics. That first day is like, you kind of like still trying to relax from being bombarded by the internet. But that second day, when you're like already used to it, you just get to relax, and it's pure bliss. And I love it. So it's nice, and I'm sad that we're not going to have that for 6 months. Because Hanukkah is I'm just going to say Hanukkah. I know I say Hanukkah because that's what most people say, but it's Hebrew. It's Hanukkah. There's a ch. So Hanukkah is not a holiday where we have to go away from electronics or anything. So it's not the same. So the next one's going to be Passover, Pesach, in April-ish. Yeah, April. So, oh well. It's not the same if you just like force yourself to get off the internet, but you can still technically do it because, you know, it's just self-control over, I don't know. I mean, I guess religion is self-control as well, but it's a different feeling for someone who's like, this isn't my choice, this is God's choice, I guess. Is a good way to put it. Putting that the decision into a higher power so that it's out of your hands and you don't have to. It's not even something you're supposed to think about. Like it's just not my problem anymore. It's really nice. It's a good feeling, and I'm really happy that we have Saturday Shabbos, like one day a week, where we have that also. So we just have a time we can look forward to that end of the week where we're just like, yep, just putting everything aside and just gonna focus on this instead. It's wonderful. I love it. I know that it's really hard for a lot of people to do though, so well. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for joining in Pants on Head Week. A lot of people joined in so far, as I said, and I was really surprised, honestly, and I'm looking forward to even more. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Don't procrastinate. And if you're like one of those people that like you really want to do something fancy, I know like a lot of people in the past, they do like songs. We've had a bunch of songs already, actually. They do like songs and stuff, and you're like, do I have the time? I don't know. Just even if you're working on something, just send in a picture of yourself with pants on your head. So like if you get that project done, that's awesome. Then you'll have that instead. But if not, like you can say, okay, well at least like I participated and money's going to charity. Like I don't require people. I don't look down on people for not doing fancy things, Any little bit helps. Any picture, any retweet of the campaign, posting it on Discords and stuff. That actually helped a lot last year. Some people like posted on Discords I'm not in, and I got a lot of people out of that. So yeah, any little bit helps. If you are working on something fancy and you want to have a placeholder, that's awesome. Just in case. Life gets away from you, I understand. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys for the results video and next week. Goodbye, everybody. Bye-bye.